Hello peoples, I'm DigDug and it's time to play Lumber Tycoon 2. This is another play along. We're just gonna build straight, no editing. Any mistakes I make, you're gonna see, and there are bound to be a few. But last time, we made some good progress, guys. It's hard to see because it's kind of a weird time of day here in Lumberland, but we built this entire skylight ring all the way around the top of the base. And so today, I want to put a walkway of like just normal wood on the other side. That'll help us figure out how much space we have to fill in for the roof. But also, I bought a boatload of conveyors because we need to move this track all the way up on this wall. Because if this conveyor is here, we can't shoot our fireworks because they always hit the conveyor, and that can't be. We have to be able to shoot the fireworks. The other thing I did before I started this video from the last one is I finished off the side panels here on the windows, and I got the very last piece of skylight in on this corner because it required a couple of those small window pieces. Other than that, we are exactly where we left off. We're going to get started right away because we've got a lot to do, and if we're lucky, no promises because things could go sideways at any minute, especially when I'm the one in charge of the keyboard here. But if we're lucky, we will get an actual fireworks test done that will not hit the conveyor. Every time we've tried to test our hidden fireworks launching system, it looks cool, but it hits the conveyor and a lot of explosions end up inside the base, which is not exactly what I'm going for, you know? I like fireworks as much as the next guy, but don't need them inside the base. Okay, good. Yeah, and as we mentioned last time, Lumberland feeling a little sluggish today. The lag is real, but our 1x1 chop saw there has made it fairly easy for us to fill up blueprints. That is saving a bunch of time. I'm telling you, between the power, which lets you build any blueprint for one piece of wood, 1x1 piece of wood, between that and a few good automation tools, this build process is going much faster than it was when we first started the base. Oh my gosh. I mean, just getting wood was an epic undertaking when we started this base, because all of this wood that we're using for the base came from the snow biome. So all you guys are so great helping me. We had to go clear that biome out. All right, let's see if we rotate this. It's not gonna be perfect because nothing ever is. Let's see what happens here. Can I get it lined up on the corner? Is that right? I can't tell if that's right. We're gonna have to go up and look at it. And while I'm there, I'm gonna take you with me. Alright, the easiest way to get up there at the moment, which I'm totally aware of is not the most efficient thing in the world, is to come over here and walk up the conveyors, which will be doubly hard because I got a bunch of conveyors sitting here ready to help us move this stuff. Okay, there we go. Is that right? Did we line it up? Holy cow, we did. Okay. Nice. And we'll put you right there. Now, what do we need there? Small floor. Yeah. 2 of these, I think, we'll probably do. So let's go over here and get those built. Buddy. Come here. 85. Fine, whatever, just take that. I should have done that one. I saw a smaller one all of a sudden. Alright. Please work. Wow. The lag is real. Alright. That's a pretty good idea of what that is supposed to look like. Now once we get this done, and really the only reason I'm using these small pieces is because I kind of want to get a sense for where the wall of the third story is going to start. But once we get that, we can fill in the rest of this roof with huge like floor pieces, you know? Just trying to get a lay of the land. Yeah, I like that. That's going to look awesome. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We're going to go ahead and start with the conveyor build, but I want to get everything at least laid out and started so that while we're working, our chop saw is working too, because that equals efficiencies, which makes me happy. One of the things I love about this game is the ability just to set things up, automate everything you can, try to be efficient. See, that does not make me happy. Can I move it in there? I don't even know. This is why you shouldn't let people who are perfectionists play games like this. Okay, fine. We'll put you there. All right. Do I have? Yeah, I do. Excellent. I was gonna say, do I have any of the right wood? But I do. Look, it's right here. So I'm gonna get this thing started, and then we're gonna go up while this thing is sawing. And look at this conveyor system. What you'll notice almost right away when we get up to the conveyor belt. Come on. Really? Oh, the lag. Let's go. Cut the plank. Wow. Okay. As I was saying, what you'll notice almost immediately up there on the conveyor system is that it's not perfect. I've had a heck of a time lately in Lumberland getting all the conveyors to line up just perfectly. See, this is nice and smooth. And it was not easy. It wasn't easy. And when you look at the conveyor system down here, it's not perfect. It's actually okay right here. But the higher we go, you'll see imperfections. And it's not a super big deal because this is not something that's going to exist forever. Once we're done with our building, we're going to tear all this down. But can you see? Well, now I'm not fine. Oh, there's a little jump right there. Hang on. See that? It's not lined up perfectly. So I'm not going to be too crazy about this. All right, I'm going to try something here. I'm going to turn these backwards so that I can stand here without falling. See, look at that. I'll move this guy. Maybe. Come on. Come on. I want you on top of. Almost. Come on. You know what? Fine. I'll just put you. It won't let me put you there? Why not? Fine. Whatever. Fine. You go there. Okay. And now we're going to start putting the tilted conveyors in place because there's no point really in building this conveyor system anywhere if we're not getting some height, because eventually we're going to need it. Look, yeah, you can totally see right there how bad this conveyor system is. It's not very good at all. Why can't I get this thing the right way? Put you there. I'm going to have to move this guy, which is not good because the other conveyors are kind of resting on it. Tell you what, I'll put you there. That's going to make my life a little easier. You come over here too. I love that the chop saw is working. Working overtime. Okay, please work now. Please? It'll work. It's not perfect, but it will work. Toggle direction. I did it twice. Awesome. Okay. Gotta move you somewhere. Oh, some of these things are gonna be a problem. Are you? Come here. Oh, conveyors are the absolute worst in Lumber Tycoon, you know? Like, they are super important, and they are so not fun to line up. Okay. Come on. Oh. Okay. All right. There's a couple. We're almost past the congestion, but this guy's gonna be problematic. Okay. Now you see. Now we're rolling. We're building a space elevator, people. It's gonna go all the way to the moon at some point. That'd be a fun video. First person to get to the moon in Lumber Tycoon. I've always wanted to be an astronaut. Move. Let's go. Nice. I want some of these guys. I'm gonna try. Oh no! I fell. Oh well. All right. Well, you know what? That's okay, because guess what? I can tell by the sound of the saw max up there that it needs another load. It's not really cutting anything, so we're gonna go fix that. We're burning through time. I don't think we're gonna get this conveyor system actually completed this time around, but it's super important. These fireworks need to work. Is, you know, the long and short of it. Okay, you. Maybe I'll put you there for now. And can I get you up there? Come on. Oh, conveyors. Why do you vex me? Move. Is that a straight? It is. All right, you can actually stay there. Let's get some. Oh my gosh, it's stuck after all that. I could have sworn I heard it sawmilling something. Come on. What is going on in Lumberland? Why is everything so super laggy? Really? I'm gonna go ahead and put more in. We're gonna need it. We got a lot of walls to build. All right, so I'm gonna reveal a little secret to y'all. The reason this is so important is this floor, this second floor, is going to be a museum. Not of stuff, but of people. So I'm gonna build, I hope, come on, seriously, some really cool display, I don't know what you want to call them, like display areas, and have all of the cool YouTubers that I've played Lumber Tycoon with come in and leave their signatures. It's gonna be awesome. Okay. Sweet. Alright, I know I said that we were not going to do any editing. So what I'm going to do, just because I want to get something accomplished at the end of this, I'm going to pause the recording, fill in some of those blueprints, and I will be right back. Okay, folks, so I know I said no editing, but it turns out when I paused the video, it muted my mic. When I started the video, it did not unmute it. So I'm doing this voiceover after the fact so that you guys can try to keep track of what the heck I might have been saying, which at this point I've forgotten anyway, so we'll find out together. Here I was laughing because the join us subscribe thing came back up, which you should absolutely do. You should subscribe. Go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so as you can see, guys, I wrapped the conveyor system all the way around to the other wall. It's even higher, so as we build the third floor, we should be able to drop things into there fairly easily without worrying about it too much. I don't think we'll need to have this thing any higher for our work on the third level. So that's the good news. And now I just have to put the straight pieces in so that we will drop the stuff that we're loading into basically the third, past wherever the third floor walls begin is what I was going for. So I'm going to put enough of these straights in so that the drop puts us well into the center-ish area of the floor. The other thing that I was working on before we left was filling in some of the blueprints down there that we're going to use to finish kind of that wooden walkway. And when the camera rotates next, you'll see I got that done too. So we got the conveyors wrapped around. We're wrapping that up right now. We have blueprints completely filled in with wood that we're ready to place. And then after that, we should be reasonably ready to test the fireworks launch with our new setup. So here we go. I think what I'm doing here is getting ready to test where the drop is going to be. I just need to twist some of the toggles here so they go the right direction. And I have no idea why that corner was not pushing me around, but I'm going to pretend that that's just a glitch and it's in fact going to work. All right, let's see where it drops me. Boom. That should be fine. That should be fine. That's well in the middle of the road. Feeling good about that. The chop saw got hung up a lot. But it looks like we're done here with this. I'll turn the blades off, and we should have... Don't move or destroy it. Okay, there, it's off. We should have enough to complete this section. I'm going to have to put a lot more up here, though, to be honest, because at some point, guys, we need to put stuff in the second floor. And at that point, this whole, like, 1x1 chop saw thing that I built, it's going to have to be moved, like, up a level, I guess. So yeah, not really looking forward to that process, but we're gonna have to rebuild that somewhere once we start building the actual kind of display area for our museum. Now this stuff should go fairly easy. We're just placing the wood spacers around the skylights, and it's actually kind of interesting to try to remember what was I thinking here. What was I saying? I don't even remember. I was probably explaining the secret to life. Unfortunately, I don't really remember what that is now. So, you know, mystery's lost to the failures of a YouTube professional, I suppose, right? That's what we get when we don't check the buttons on OBS, folks. Okay, I do remember that coming up here in the not-too-distant future, there is at least one case of DigDug style epic failure. In fact, it might even be this one, because I don't think I got too far down this row when things went sideways. And is this it? Let's see. Oh yeah, completely missed it. And for a while I wasn't even sure where it went, and then there it is. I've got to find a way to get over there, which it's not exactly in a very easy place. I'm gonna try to fix this, but first we're gonna have to get there, and the easiest way to get there is the conveyor. So it looks like I don't even care at the moment. I'm gonna put a few more of these in, which is, you know, I suppose just fine. All right, let's go get this thing. Right? No, not yet. Okay, we'll just let it sit. I'm sure DigDug knows what he's doing. I am not at all sure of that, actually. And come on, on, DigDug. You can do it. We believe in you. Come on, DigDug. Oh, it's not even going to fit. It might. It might. Okay, now it's really starting to bug me that I haven't yet gone over to fix that placement. And I know that I did because I lived this. I lived it once, peoples, and I'm already getting really triggered by, oh, there's another misplacement. Okay, I got one that I've been ignoring, misplaced another. Clearly, it's time to go do something about that. Oh, thank you. Goodness, are you guys this triggered when you watch me when I do stupid things? Anyways, that just drive you nuts? Because that was a little maddening. Oh, the long walk up the conveyor ramp. I'm glad it's here, don't get me wrong. But good grief. There must be an easier way. I don't know how folks like Amazing Gaming built their huge base, but there must be an easier way than wrapping a conveyor around 3 stories of building. Alright, first things first, I guess we fixed this guy, because, maybe because it was easier? I don't know. I'm really liking the look of this walkway. You know, picture it filled in, but that's a really cool looking skylight walkway thing. Alright, I remember I was reasonably pleased that I could move it. Yes. And unfortunately, yeah, now I fell down to the Peoplez and I gotta go walk all the way back. But, you know, baby steps. It's really kind of surreal to see myself talking without actually hearing what I was saying. And I can't remember it either way. So now I'm super curious. Like, what was I thinking about right now? What was I saying? Was it important? I mean, I think we all probably know it wasn't important, but you know, that's just the way it rolls. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm at this point I'm thinking about the fireworks, right? So I moved this wall to show everybody that the fireworks are behind this fake wall. I need to pull all this stuff out in order to test it, which we want to make sure the fireworks can get into the sky without hitting either the floor we just built or the conveyors that we moved. Now, at some point, I'm going to have to build a fancier solution than just moving the wall, because that seems a little crazy just to launch some fireworks. So I'll have to build something into this wall, like a nice looking button solution or something. I just got to figure out how to do that in a way that doesn't look, I don't know, crappy. Not sure how to do that yet, but maybe that'll be our next project. We'll figure that out. In the meantime, every time I test this, I have to move the wall, pull out the pressure plate, and connect everything up. And in this case, it's not quite in the right spot, but no worries. I got an extra wire hanging out right here. All right, let's hook this thing up and see if the fireworks work. Okay, moment of truth, folks. We got to look up from behind that wall back there. That's where the fireworks are going to come from. Hopefully they don't hit anything. There they go. Okay, some of them did come in. It was weird. I don't think they even really hit anything. They just took a right turn over the wall and came in. So some of the explosions came in, but mostly it worked just fine. It didn't hit the floor that we built, and it didn't hit the conveyor. So whatever weirdness happened, I think it was just weirdness with fireworks. So I'll take it, and they look amazing. Here's a good shot, I think. This one shows things going up fairly well. Yeah, see, look at that. I think they all went up that time. Okay, a red one came in. I don't know why that's happening, but I don't think it's our floor or the conveyors, and that was the big test. Fireworks seem to be functioning just fine. That was a good one right there. Nice. Nice. I love the fireworks. They're so great. That's like one of my favorite things in Lumber Tycoon ever. Such a great ad. Now, if you have a lot of big bases and a lot of fireworks going off, they can really lag the system out, but it is so worth it. They look beautiful. I could seriously play with these forever. Hopefully, I don't. Yeah, look at there. I'm so excited about the fireworks. I am. I still am, actually. That was awesome. I'm so happy that those work. Because now, when I get my YouTuber friends to come sign their placard, hopefully I get some people to agree to do that. We can celebrate every signature with a fireworks launch, and that'll be awesome. And maybe I can get Code and Mummy and Dark and you know, all the folks that I've played Lumber Tycoon with. Hopefully, will come by and sign a wall for me. That would be super awesome. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this quick episode of Lumber Tycoon in the play along format. I hope you really like it. Make sure you subscribe, guys. Sorry about the audio editing. We'll see you next time.